Yes. 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 You're looking for that car that makes you look like a boss.
Like a boss. Oh yes, I keep the bank rolling.
The one that oozes luxury every single time your butt touches the heated seats. The ones that make a statement anywhere you park it. And the ones that you were so glad you were smart enough not to buy brand new. Because you'll be snagging these lightly used performance luxury cars for way less than the first owner paid. Yep, we're gonna cover my favorite performance luxury cars for just pennies on the dollar. Oh baby, it's great to see you guys again, Ideal fam. Let's go. We are not messing around because this Italian stallion is a true depreciation diva. Brand new, the Maserati Gran Turismo was a stunner. It came with a 4.2 liter Ferrari engine pumping out 405 horses, which dashed to 60 miles an hour in just under 5 seconds. And real quick guys, a voluntary requirement is that you always gotta drive it in sport mode, using those flappy paddles, because that is how you can make this V8 scream. That 8,000 RPM event is something that you and your neighbors will never forget. Oh, and this Maserati, it's a true Italian luxury, dare I say, supercar with an asterisk, both inside and out. Hop inside and you're pleasantly greeted with a beautiful leather-lined interior. Yeah, the gadgets and toys are distinctly vintage, but you don't buy the car for that. Oh no, you buy it for its curb appeal, baby. Just look at this aggressively styled body penned by the one and only Pininfarina. It's long, it's wide, and there's no doubts in anybody's mind that this thing rides as good as it looks. Which, real quick, I've shamelessly spent quite a bit of time in a Gran Turismo. And the absolute best part about it is that if you roll up in a Ferrari like this, it usually just attracts a lot of dudes. Yeah, a lot of dudes. But you roll up in a Maserati, especially the Gran Turismo, and it appeals to everyone, like men and women. Right, YouTube girlfriend?
What?
Just say yes.
Yes.
See? Now, I've never met anybody that doesn't love that engine note, but you know what else I really like? How it handles the curvy roads. The chassis just feels like it shrinks around you when you find a twisty road. Yes, the long wheelbase doesn't mean that you're gonna be pushing true sports cars, but I bet you're gonna be smiling from ear to ear knowing that you paid just a fraction of the astronomical $115,000 MSRP when it was new in 2008. Yeah, I was never good at math, but high-end luxury prices fall as fast as terminal velocity, at least it seems. And I believe that you can find this beast for less than a brand new Honda Civic. And I bet today's video sponsor can help us with that because it's one of my favorite tools on the internet to find the best car prices. It's the one site that searches multiple sites all at once, Auto Tempest. It's super easy. All I do is go to autotempest.com, and in this case, I want to find the cheapest Maserati Gran Turismo. So I search Maserati, I search Gran Turismo, and I'm gonna go within the USA. So click search. Easy peasy. And just like that, you can filter by lowest price, nearest to me, best match, and then on the left-hand side, you can refine it even more and really tweak that search to find that needle in the haystack. So for this one, I want it for under $25,000 because that's what a fully loaded Honda Civic would be. And look at all these results from eBay, TrueCar, Cars.com. Oh, this one from TrueCar listing, $24,950. That looks like the golden ticket. And yeah, that's less than a fully loaded Civic. So what I've done for you guys is I've linked to the cheapest listing for each car in the video in the description. So definitely check them out. And remember, the next time you're looking for your ideal car, the easiest way to do it is use autotempest.com. So let's switch gears from Italy's eloquent performance coupe to Germany's fire-breathing sedan. Ideal fam, the Mercedes C63 AMG sedan is probably the most underrated luxury performance car of all time. It's definitely the Merc that you buy if you want to make a statement instead of keeping a low profile. What we have here are 4 doors and 8 cylinders of way too much fun. And if you close one eye and just kind of squint with the other, it kind of looks like your ordinary family hauler. But you get up close and personal, and you quickly notice the bulging hood, wide front wheel arches, and the in-your-face fascias. And if you step over to the rear, you have a quad exhaust ready to deliver a performance of a lifetime. The formula that makes the C63 oh so great is really an old school secret. Shoehorn a big motor into a small car and call it a day. But in this case, that big motor isn't just any old motor. It's a naturally aspirated 6.2 liter V8 masterpiece built by a single technician at the AMG plant. And when you gotta go Mach schnell, those 451 horses are good for 0 to 60 in just 4.1 seconds. Plus, while all that chaos is going on outside, you'll be on the inside staring at the flat bottom steering wheel while being fully supported in your bucket seats that'll hug you tight. And as you look around, you'll be pleasantly reminded that you're sitting in a Mercedes, which means you're sitting in luxury, baby. Now, this tire shredding, handmade German missile can't be cheap, right? Well, for less than 11K, you can get this black beauty. So for roughly 200 bucks a month, you can live like the 1%. Now that's cheap luxury at its finest. First it was Italian, then it was German. I think it's time for a Japanese car. And if we take a quick step into the past, this G35 coupe made a huge dent in the sport luxury world. Then it was the G37 that came out with a better engine and interior. And now it is my pleasure to introduce the better, the faster, the more luxurious sibling to the list of insanely cheap luxury cars. The Infiniti Q60. Wait, you can buy these cheap? What a time to be alive. Geez, I knew this thing was just as fun as its 2 older siblings, with an extremely balanced chassis ready to dance in the curves. And under the hood, you get the VQ37 engine pumping out 330 horses, which I really love, but I've seen a lot of comments that people don't love the sound of those. So let's settle this once for all. Let us know up here. Do you love the sound or hate the sound of the VQ? Okay, and while you vote, listen to it go 0 to 60 in 5.9 seconds. VQ for the win, baby. But that's not all that's winning, because this is pretty much a Nissan 370Z wearing a tuxedo. And I think most, if not all of us, know that Infiniti is the high-end division of Nissan. And when you hop inside, you'll be greeted with an optional 6-speed manual transmission, which only helps make this agile chassis dance. Plus, do you want to know the best part about it being a shared platform with the 370Z? Modifications. Yes, modifications are plentiful and relatively cheap, so it's easy to customize it exactly how you want it. And what I really like is that it's a very versatile platform. It comes with 2-wheel drive if you feel like you're gonna wanna get rowdy, or a confidence-inspiring all-wheel drive if you need to play in the white stuff. My choice? I'd go with a sport coupe with the 6-speed manual and rear-wheel drive. Like this one for only $13,495 bucks, which is less than 250 bucks per month. And quick bonus factoid, in Japan, these are called the Nissan Skyline. So this is probably the cheapest way that you can get into a Skyline that I can think of. Does anyone remember this little pocket rocket? It's the Audi Coupe Quattro that was discontinued in 1991. Yeah, I didn't think so, but the reason that I mention it, it's because it's the last coupe that Audi built with an adult-sized rear seat. That is, until 2007, when they launched this lightning-quick version of the A5 called the S5. Standard were tons of luxury items, including that subtle but stylish body kit, finished off with that big grille, 19-inch wheels hiding larger than average brakes, and a quad exhaust to let you know it means business. Still, today, the Audi S5's sexy skin turns way more heads than it should. And step inside the cabin and you're met with a quality fit and finish that punches way above its weight. And as you can see, it's just a great place to spend time, which is a good thing because this is the complete package and you're gonna wanna drive it a ton. Specifically to hear the soundtrack of the naturally aspirated V8. And those 4.2 liters are cranking out 354 horses, which does not disappoint, hitting 60 miles per hour in 4.8 seconds. And yeah, that sound is coming out of an Audi. An Audi that comes with a proper 6-speed manual transmission and is cheap, like this silver 09 with a 6-speed and a stunning red interior for under 12K. Again, guys, links to all the cars we've mentioned down in the description. I could look at these all day. The Americans don't want to be outdone, and they know how to cruise in style too. And they like to bring a lot of power to the party with this Chrysler 300C. It's affectionately known as the poor boy's Rolls Royce. And if you stare at the SRT8 long enough, it's like the Rolls Royce Phantom and a Dodge Charger had a baby. But this baby came with a factory 6.1 liter Hemi V8 ready to throw down. Yeah, it's big, with 18-inch alloys and Brembo brakes to bring it back down to sane speeds. And it's comfy, with unique leather and suede seats that add the perfect touch of luxury. But let's not kid ourselves here. This thing was built for straight line performance, and it barbecues 0 to 60 in just 4.9 seconds. And if I had one of these, I'd be feeding my 300 SRT8 a strict diet of shredded tires, baby.
A few inches later.
Okay, that could get expensive quick with those big old tires. Luckily, you can spend less than 9K to get into this cheap luxury muscle car. So, it's time for you to let me know your favorite cheap performance luxury car. Did you like the flashy Maserati Gran Turismo, the sneaky performance of the C63, or the V8 S5 with the proper manual transmission? Let us know down in the comments, and while you're at it, click on the links of all these cars to see the cheapest ones in the nation. And remember to use Auto Tempest to find your next ideal car. I know we will. Oh, and if you liked this video, definitely smash the like button and also subscribe, and definitely check out some of the other content we make here at Ideal so that you too can keep living that ideal lifestyle.